How fast can you fix a cigarette lighter that has a short fuse? This one is working. This one is a problem. Pull it out from the socket. You discover that it is connected. And the parts are, of course I can put an ohm meter here and a voltmeter and measure the continuity. It doesn't look like it doesn't have like coffee spilled on it that make it an open circuit. It looks like it's a fuse. So we removed the fuse, the glove. This is a glove compartment. You take these 4 screws out. These are the 4 screws, and when you get it out, you look at the map here, the fuse map. The fuse map from the top to the bottom. This is the map, and this is the list. You look from the top. Spare cap El-Hewie power, spare battery, you keep going, dash power receptacle, that is number 57, phone and radio, amplifier, cap. You can keep going through them. Some of them are well described. The heater, for example, are described. Some of them are, if you are working inside as a mechanic in the shop, you can know quickly which one is the problem. If there is anything here that says cigarette lighter, power windy, we will look at the fuses first to see if we can spot it without having to read the list. Here is where you get the fuse compartment. This is the shield. Must come up. We first take it out and I'll show you where I take it out. Final output. This is under in the glove compartment. This is how many feet got. Which one is responsible? Which one corresponds to what? I have to turn the car off. Well, we got this light bulb, the signal bulb, light bulb out. Very interesting because if you look in the front, if you look from here, if you look in the front, in here, you might think you have 2 light bulbs, but that's a mirror. That is just a mirror. That is a reflection. Like here, you think you have 2. It is just a mirror. This is a mirror surface. You have only 1 light bulb here, and you have 2. And you have 1 light bulb here and you have 1 light bulb here, but they do perform a function. This is a low beam, a high beam, and this one is the one that performs a marker. This is the one that performs a marker and the signal. How do you get it out? Before we get it out, we look at the kit. That is the kit of the Freightliner. That's the Freightliner kit. This is the way it looks like. It seems like it is just you push it in or you pull it out. So this one is going to be easy to remove. Just pull it out. That is it. That looks easier than I thought. Is it burned? Yes, it is burned. If you look at it, it is burned. Yeah, this one has 2 filaments intact, and this one lost 1 filament. So this is the problem. And it doesn't seem to have any direction. You just put it any way you think it should go. It will go. And when you put it here, if you look here, you have only one hole. So it's just one light bulb at the top. The other one on the side is the reflection. This one here is the reflection. It sets in nicely, and the 3 knobs are not different. So all you have to do is just stick it with your hand at the last hole and spin it. Just have to use, cannot see anything, but you can feel it. Now it's tight inside. If you look here, it is in place. Now when you look at here, you have an illusion. You think you have 2 light bulbs here. Look at that. You think you have 2 light bulbs, one here and one here, but that's not real. This is just a mirror. Because if you look here, if you look from this direction, it's just a mirror. This is just 1 light bulb here, and that's the reflection of it. And 1 light bulb here and 1 light bulb here. When you come here from the back, you can tell there's only 3 of them. 1 here, 1 here, and 1 there. So we finished the problem. That was the easiest one. Now we turn the left signal. The one that we just fixed. Yes, it's working. This is the real one. The other one is a reflection, because this is a mirror surface. So this is very deceptive. This is the reflection. So we fixed this one, and you can tell here it's blinking. And when you go back, it is blinking. And it is blinking to the way it's supposed to be. Click, 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 click. Does not say click, 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 click. Now we go to the other side. The left signal. That is blinking. That is blinking. As we said, this is the reflection. This one is not real. And in the back, it is click, 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 click. This is the reverse. Because I never worked on those before, and instead of going through the entire list, I will just have to position this map against this design and see which fuses are here, because there are not too many fuses here. So I have to mark these fuses and check them one at a time, or just to try to read to see what are they. So first one is the green fuse. That fuse is right F13. That's F13 is there. You just have to write it here on a piece of paper. F13. After F13, you skip to and you have F10. F10 is there. F10 is, you can also make sure by checking here, F10 is 30, yes. You have F10. And then you skip one, you have F8 and F7 and F6. You have all these F's, and F5. You have up to F4. So I have from F4 to F8. Yes. From F8, F4 to F8. Those are in there. Then you have a one, or after F8 you skip one. F4, you have F2. Then you have here one, the last one in the corner, one of those, that is F14 too. If I get lucky, I might be able to do it with those, just those alone, because I have other. Then you have everything in this line except this one. So you have F20, 27 to 29. And the F22 to 25. Now I have to go to the list and just look for the ones I have. First F13. F13 is door control. I don't need the door control, so F13 is out. But F10, amplifier, I don't need F10. F4 to F8, power, that might work. F4, power, FD, battery, dash something, receptacle, that might work. So from F4 to F8, F4 to F8, those are the ones in the front. That might. How about F1, F2, just to change the fuse on this day cab. This is a day cab, so don't have enough room to sit down and do any work. So I have to get everything out of the truck, and once I got everything out, I was able to solve the problem that took so many months in only a few minutes. All you have to do is to clean up. You have a place to think. Then I got the fuses. I was able to, doesn't take a lot of time. All you have to do is just have to have a clean place. Once you clean the place, I got the fuse. That is the fuse that is short. You can tell right here. In the sun you can see it. I don't have a tester with me, but you can tell with your own eyes it is open. The fuse is 15 ampere. How did you find it among all these fuses? All I did was just to draw them. Look at the fuses here. Many of them are not there. Some of them are spare. And you come on the, and here is the Freightliner kit. And that is the fuse that was short, open. It's open, not short. And that fuse is, when I draw it on the map, when I mark it, the ones that are missing, the one are not, I found out 6 and 7, F6 and 7 are the power receptacle. That is F and 6 and the dash power receptacle 1 and 2, battery 1 and battery 2. The dash power receptacles are right next to each other. That is one, and the one I took it from the front. This one was in the front of it. So this is the whole problem. That took so many months to be able to figure out. The mechanics don't have time for you. So they give me a kit. That is the 15 right here. That is the 15, and everything goes back to where it belongs. This is a very useful kit, and the power receptacle is very useful because you need music, you need something, and that's it. Of course, I drew the map, so I know where it is. Got it. Slammed. So I need to put everything back now. Cover everything the way it was. And I need to put that kit somewhere when I have two of them. One in the truck, one is not in the truck. Now I need to get the cover. This is a fuse cover. There is another little cover. Yeah. This is the one that goes in the corner. Right here. Yeah. It sits in the corner. And this one have to be squeezed and turn it this way. And just squeeze it this way, and it has a Velcro on here. I think that will. Where is the Velcro at? I don't know if that Velcro belongs to anything. Oh, right here. This is a Velcro right here, and this is a Velcro right here. So this sits on each other. So this one goes in the middle, right here, like that. The other one sits on the top of it. How would that happen? Other way around. This is other way around. It sits like this. And we are going to squeeze it. Well, when you take a minute, you can figure out it can go smoother than you think. It goes inside and you hook this hole, that hole, that sits very good. Then this is, you put that later on. This have a Velcro surface here and another Velcro. Squeeze it in the back. Perfect. Sits beautifully inside. Everything is covered now. This is the fuse box. The only problem now I lost was the holder of this screw. There are 4 screws to hold the glove compartment. I lost the base that holds it. It fell somewhere. Other than that, we are finished. We replaced the fuse. And you don't have to go crazy about the star screws. You can use any hexagonal, anything that can spin it, it is going to work. It's not a very complicated issue. Just use whatever you can get. the mechanic gave me, the shop gave me the key. Said, we don't have time to fix the fuses, buddy. Can you take the fuse? Can you do it yourself? If you don't, you have to come back tomorrow. I said, no, give me the fuses. I will do it. All it takes is I just have to clean the truck and be able to get to it. Of course, if you know exactly which fuse it is, you are not going to be apprehended. But because I didn't know the fuses, I went to the shop. Now I put a receipt here, Walmart receipt, just to hold that thing behind that screw, and we are done. That's very. Yes, it was working now. We got power in this receptacle. We have power in this receptacle. Only took a fuse. That is a fuse that was causing the problem. Just finding the fuse, finding the location of the fuse was the main job. Once you find the fuse, you know it is burned. When you replace it, you get power. Once you get power, we can rock the music. There's the front. This is the rear. This is the I can find the front. Yeah, we got it working now. That is the front.